What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to get this motor done. I really got to get it done because if you look over there, the frame's over there wanting its motor, so I'm going to get this done. Hopefully I can get it all done today. We had a snow day, so no school. Wind chill of like -25 or -30, so it's really cold. You'd hear the wind probably in this video, but what I got to do, see, my shifter is really bent. I got one that's slightly less bent, so I'm going to try to put that in. I'm going to throw the crank seals in here. Put the flywheel, the stator, all that. Put that back in. And then this side will be done. I had this sandblasted. I just did it just now. Let's see, there's still a little bit of sand in there. I'm going to clean this up, wire wheel it, polish it. I was going to do the clutch cover, but I decided against it. So that's that. Other than that, I think I just got to put the clutch in. I'm going to let these plates soak, even though this is already like a used one. I want to soak the plates. I'm going to get that all squared away. And yeah, get the kickstart in, and let's get into it. Alrighty, guys, so I got the crank seals in on this side. As you can see, I have the stators in, and which is right there, and the flywheel. Now I just got to torque this down to spec. And I just realized after I sliced my thumb open, this sprocket is shot. Look at that. Look at all the teeth. Look at how they're kind of angled, and it looks, that's gonna have to get replaced. I got the shifter out. Where is it? Somewhere right there. If you look at it, I'm gonna put it so you can't really see the outside, but like, look at that. Look at how bent. You can see on here when I twist, definitely bent. So that's junk. So this side is almost done. I just got to tighten this down and then polish the cover. And this side should be good to go. I am excited to get that back together. And now I got to work on the other side as well. I just put the crank seals on the other side as well as the sleeve, so that's good. So I'm going to keep continuing working. Alrighty, guys, I got the shifter in, the lever. This one's a little bent. It's a lot less. This went in and came out with ease, whereas this one I had to really, mess with to get out. I got the Kickstarter attached. That's good. I got this done. This for the crank. I just got to torque this down, torque that down. But yeah, we're moving along. The next step, I gotta take these plates and soak them. Even though they're already a little wet, I just want to make it, so no problems arise. And once that's in, I can throw the clutch on. And once the clutch is on, I can pretty much almost finish this motor. That's the last piece of this puzzle, I'm assuming. Then I gotta degrease this engine badly. I'm just gonna put this cover on for now and then degrease it. Cover up all this and sand it and make it all nice. Then run to the store, grab some paint, paint up the motor. Then I'm gonna slap the head on, and then it'll be in there. So that's where we're at. So I'm gonna keep on getting this thing done so I can have the motor in by the end of the day. Alrighty, so as you can see here, we got the clutch on. Kickstart has been, I put it on wrong actually. They're supposed to be put on a certain way, and I just did it. It's all fixed now. But now I have to get Loctite for these right here. I don't have any with me, so I'm gonna go run to the parts store and get Loctite. And I'm also going to get paint to paint this motor. I'm thinking I'm going to do it black with polished cover here and just paint it here with like a polished water pump. So I'm going to run to the store now and get some supplies. Alrighty, so we got the motor all reassembled. Everything in there is all good. So what I'm going to be doing is I am going to mask off all these studs. I'm pulling this off and a mask off under there because this is going to get polished. As you can see, I started doing it. That's going to get polished. I decided on painting this, and what I'm going to be doing is painting the motor, the bottom end, this gloss black, and I'm going to be dusting this metallic over top of the blue that I had, because here's an example. Right here is the color of that blue, and over here is the dusted, the blue that I originally painted the engine with that metallic on there. So it looks pretty close. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to tape this off and start painting it. Well, I got the bottom end painted, at least the top of it. I got to flip it over tomorrow and paint the bottom side of it. But it turned out okay. You could kind of see some imperfections in it, but a lot of it gets covered anyway, and it's alright. So that's that. And right here, I don't know if you can see the flake of the metallic, but I sprayed some of this, just dusted it. And I like how it came out, and then I kind of threw a little bit of clear on it just to bring it out a little bit more, but I think those two together will look really good with all the polished pieces. So yeah, just gonna let this dry and continue tomorrow. Alright, I flipped the motor over and sprayed the bottom with the first coat. The paint I'm using too is this VHT engine enamel. It's gloss black. Pretty happy with it. But yeah, I'm going to give this another coat in about a half an hour, and then let it sit overnight, and she'll be ready to be put back in. Alrighty guys, so it is the next day, and I'm going to be working on this here. This is the stator cover. I'm going to be polishing this thing up. As you can see, I kind of started. I wanted to see how it would turn out. You can see there. But yeah, let's get to wire wheeling this thing and polishing it. Guys, I got it as best as I really could. And as you can see, like right there, I could work it a little bit more, but it's looking pretty good right now. There's a lot of compound stuck on there. See right there and there's compound. So I'll get all that off. Yeah, so the next step is to bring the motor over here and yeah, start putting some gaskets on, getting her ready to go. So let's do that. Alrighty guys, I'm going to throw the motor up on here. Just want to protect it a little bit. It is a fresh paint job. I really don't want to scratch it all up. I know it will get scratched in the frame, but I'd rather not. By the way, this is the old piston on it. So if you were triggered by me painting it with that on, that's why I did it. So I guess what I'm going to do now is, first I'm going to install this, which is going to look absolutely mint. But yeah, so let's start doing that. Alrighty guys, so the hardware I'm going to be using is alloy bolts. This is what I'm going to use for the motor. I know that a lot of people either run these or hate these. I'm going to be using them because I really like how they look. I'm going to be doing the magneto cover in this. I don't know if I'm going to do the case bolts just because I don't know if it's worth taking them all or taking one out, putting like the new ones in. I mean, it would look pretty good with this stainless finish with the rest of it. We'll see what happens, but let's start with the magneto cover. Alrighty guys, so we've got it on, and it looks really freaking cool with the black. Is exactly what I wanted. So I also have got this. I got this on Facebook. That'll go. Right. I don't even know how this goes on. It goes on though, like that, and it's gonna look good. So here's just like an example of some of the blue that's gonna be on it. But yeah, so we've got that on. So I think the next order of business is to flip the motor around. Right there. So we've got this side showing now, the water pump side. And I'm going to be removing this clutch cover again to put the gasket on and to finish up some of that stuff. So let's do that. Okay guys, we are now able to put this gasket on. This one, the big one, clutch cover gasket. I hope this is the last time that this is off, and this is the last time we see this, because if we have to put another something in here, that means I got to get a new gasket, and it's going to be a pain. So I don't think that there's really anything in here that I got to do. All of this is pretty good. So let's throw this gasket on and hope that it works. Finally, guys, it's all good to go. Now that clutch cover was a pain in the ass to get on. I got it on, obviously, but it took a couple tries. So now that that is all done, I got to polish this. Totally forgot about the power, what's it called, water pump. Totally forgot about that. So I got to polish that up and then throw the new gasket in. But let's hope that that gasket was pretty good. I mean, these are not OEM gaskets. They're Outlaw Racing ones. I don't know how good they are. They were like $30 for the whole set, so you can't expect too much. But so far now, both of our, as you can see, that is done, and so is this one. So the bottom end is officially bolted up. So now I just got to do, obviously, like I said, the water pump. And I'm going to switch over the piston. But I think that is for another video. This video's already gotten too long. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. And yeah, the next part, it will be in there. So yeah, have a good one.